He once had an awkward moment, just to see how it feels. He lives vicariously through himself.
Hold it just a second. I know, I'm sorry to break the tape. We've been doing these commercials for quite a few years now, no? Well, there has always been one little thing in the back of my mind that has been nagging me, and that is, I know you have a lot of well-paid writers, but my name, the most interesting man in the world. Interesting. That's a funny word. You know that song that is all about irony, but the things that she chooses to sing about are more like just coincidence? Well, that is, I think, the problem you are having here. Interesting is not the word that you are looking for. Okay, let me put it this way. You walk into a party, you introduce me to someone, and you say to this pretty girl, "This is my friend. He once built a house out of Legos, and it had central air and running water." Meh, she says, "That's interesting. I'm gonna go get some corn chips now, okay? Bye-bye." She leaves. But we walk into this party, and you introduce me to a pretty girl, and you say, "This is my friend. He once built a house out of Legos, and it had central air and running water." "Holy crap," says the pretty girl. "That is the most awesomest thing I have ever heard in the world." Now, this man has gone from being merely interesting to being the most awesomest man in the world. What? I don't often drink beer, but when I do, this is the other point of contention that I have with these commercials. You know, I'm always saying, I don't often drink beer, but when I, of course you do. We were just shooting it right now. Here's the thing with that line. Wouldn't it be better if you had a guy who said, "I drink beer all the time, and when I do, I always ask for this brand because it is better, and I know the difference. I drink a lot of beer." I'm just saying, it's just kind of odd to have some guy who is merely interesting, and he doesn't know any better. "Oh, what's on the table? I think I'll drink this one." Why are you rolling your eyes? Why are you rolling your eyes? Don't walk away from me. This is a perfectly legitimate question, all right? I've never asked it out of deference to you and your well-paid writers, but seriously, I just want to know. You know, you have a very dismissive manner about you. This is to say nothing of the tagline, "Stay thirsty, my friends." Now, why would a beer salesman, albeit he is only a merely interesting one, tell potential beer drinkers to stay thirsty? Does this not preclude them from buying your brand of beer? But your eyes show confusion. You are unsure yourself, yes? And what of diabetics? Is it not dangerous to tell a potentially diabetic beer drinker to stay thirsty? I don't know, that's a little dangerous, and I find myself in a moral quandary over delivering a blanket mandate as a thirst proponent, and if that is okay, you choose to stick to your guns on these ones. I understand. I hope your lawyers are as understanding as I am when that diabetic beer drinker comes back. Anyway, I have taken the liberty of writing down some, how you say, one-liners, I believe you call them, that I thought might be a little bit more interesting than some of the stuff that these people have been cranking out. Do you mind if I have written some down? He has a pet Tasmanian tiger that he feeds dodo birds that were bred in the city of Atlantis. Huh? No? Here's another good one. His right hand knows exactly what his left hand is doing. It is crushing diamonds. No, you will love this one. This is my favorite. He has chunks of guys like Jason Statham in his morning stool. But when I do, it clears the whole room. But when I do, I put medicated ointment on it right away. But when I do, I shove it in as deep as it will go. It usually results in a rash and a restraining order. I like to feel like a little schoolgirl on her way to class. He is the most awesomest man in the... Okay, I understand. You still want to go with this word interesting. What? I am at lunch. You don't pay for my lunchtime. You do pay for my lunchtime. Wow, all of a sudden you look very, very angry. Holy cow, even the gaffer looks angry. I don't even know what the gaffer does. Why is everybody on this set so hypertensive? Is that a baseball bat? I don't often drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends. Unless you're a diabetic, in which case I urge you to seek help. No, not in the face again!